Hello, my name is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your reading for forever. This is timeless. If it doesn't resonate, check out your sun, moon, or rising. Also, check out the collective readings. I am going to start probably being a collective person, just because the energies are so similar. I think maybe now and then I'll do signs, but I'm just drawn that way because I almost just shuffled that. Now that I've come back to doing readings again, the style of readings I'm being guided to do differently. So this is just the way I am. So do like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to be picking people to do free readings for. And I will do that once I hit a certain amount of, oh Lord, subscribers. Okay. I do masculine and feminine. I don't really say get focused on the Pacific sign. First, I'll be doing Aquarius, then I'll be doing Gemini, and then I'll be doing Libra and then Gemini. I'm sorry. I'm just going to do it on one video. So, again, I'm masculine and feminine. Don't get fixated too much on the signs, okay? It could be on their chart anywhere. We look like we have an earth and water sign coming together. So, strong earth in your chart or strong water in their chart: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Exactly what I was just saying, right? You're an Aquarius. So what are these two people doing here? So again, it could be strong in their chart. Doesn't have to be strong. It could just be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. They could come across as this. You could be dealing with two different people if you're dating, okay? Looks like there is the Ten of Swords here. You've got message of concern. So somebody is sending you a message. They might have been hiding their feelings, pretending, diluted, gaslighting, and personify. So not being who their authentic true self. Nostalgia, memories, missing someone, past life, soulmate, past life. See, these energies are everywhere. Everybody's going through it. So I feel like the collective readings, because they could, when they come up, it's just an energy of like who I feel like who's going to watch the video. Because that's what I think about as I'm reading. But what was I going to say? There is a message of concern. Like somebody has maybe not been honest about their feelings, or this is you. So this could be your person or this could be your energy, okay? You're coming in with the Ten of Swords. So this is endings. This sucked. Something ended, okay? And it sucked and it wasn't easy and it was freaking painful, okay? Someone could have stuck these swords in your back, okay? For this deck, it could have been just a closing of a cycle because we have someone coming in with the apology and there's justice and there's worlds. And then the Star and the Magician at the bottom. This is healing. This is hope. This is faith. This is cycles closing. This is a spiritual situation. Okay, so I feel like you might already know this person. And I always say this, right? Listen to your intuition. Like if somebody, is it a 1 or a 10? What did they do to you? It's, pick and choose. Do you want to take someone back from a 10? Probably not, because they're going to do this Ten of Swords again, okay? But if they did something that hurt you and it was a level 2 or 3 or 4, yeah, there could be some healing that's been taking place, okay? Let's see. What's going on with the Ten of Swords for Aquarius? How can I help them? How can I guide them? Like, what do they need to know? And I will be pulling some other cards at the end. Some cards that I really, really love. So do stick around for that because those are the cool cards. Okay, these two are coming out. Okay, so for some of you, there could have been a third party, or this person is highly attracted to you. Okay, and they are completing cycles, and they are changing, and they're evolving. And they're gonna apologize here. Yeah, you got communication. There's gonna be communication. If you haven't already received it, some of you have, but there is a attraction here. Okay, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, right? But this could just be you. It doesn't have to be feminine energy. It could be masculine. You could be a male watching this. I don't know. So there is going to be some fast moving communication if there hasn't already been, but I feel like they're closing out a cycle or you're closing out a cycle. So this is either you going towards someone to apologize and give them justice or they're giving you justice. Okay. What's going on with this Page of Pentacles for Aquarius? How can I help them? How can I help them? What they need to know? You got a lot of tens here. We got a lot of learning, a lot of growing, learning lessons, taking all our responsibilities. Like, you're probably like sitting here like right now. If you're not sitting here right now, like, freaking A, I'm so done. Get me out of this energy. I am over it. I'm done. You know, that's your person. Because these are hard to close. These cycles are hard to close, okay? Any cycle is hard to close. Who wants to look at themselves and be like, oh, I have to close that? You know, or wow, I need to throw my ego away or whatever. You know, like nobody wants to. It's easier to be negative than it is to be positive, right? They're coming in with the Ace of Cups. They've got the Ace of Cups. You know, God, Spirit, Universe, whatever you want to call them, has given them this Ace of Cups, or they've given it to you. Will you guys take it? I don't know, right? I mean, that's up to you. It looks like they're coming in hot, and they could be watching you, or you could be watching them. Okay. This is very, very similar to the collective. But I definitely was called to do you guys tonight, and that's what I'm going to do. Boom. Here we go. We've got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. It is a grounded person who moves really freaking slow. Okay. And they are coming in for truth and clarity and the Ace of Cups. Some of you, this could just be an apology. Some of you, this person could spill the beans and just lay it out there. It's going to be different for every person, okay? You've got the Three of Wands. You've been waiting for this, or they've been waiting for you. So it really depends on where you sit, Aquarius. How can I help them? How can I get them where they need to know? Okay, they don't want to let go of this. You don't want to let go of this. They could have been super focused on money. For some of you, there could have been a third party. I feel like that's done, though. If you were like dating or talking or something, and they had multiple options, I feel like that's done. Oh my god, I didn't think I was recording like last night. Last night I freaking... Six of Wands. There is going to be some small victory here, and I feel like that's the apology. I don't know if they're going to come in guns a-blazing and spill their beans and like, I'm in love with you, or I care about you, but they're going to come in and apologize. They're going to give you justice. Hold on one second, please. Sorry, I had to tell my children to be quiet. I'm doing a reading. Okay, so this person could get a lot of attention, or you could be getting a lot of attention, but I feel like you're either waiting for each other, or this person's waiting for you, you're waiting for them, right? There is this balancing of the scales. There is this completing cycles. You know, they could be looking at you as very successful, or you're looking at them very successful. Like, this is somebody that I could do something with, that we could build together. You know, there is this Four of Pentacles in this. I feel like it's not wanting to let this person go. Some of you could just have options as well. I'll say the signs, even though I'm not really a sign person. I mean, I love signs and I study people and I can actually guess people's signs, but only when I'm drunk, actually, but whatever. Virgo, Taurus, we got all of them. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'll tell you the strongest signs that I see here is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay? Boom. There's the Queen of Swords. So, again, there could have been some sort of completion with a relationship. Or you are going to have one hand out and one hand with the sword when they come in. I feel like there could have been, you guys could be thinking about each other a lot. There's communication here. There could have been some sort of stalkerish energy going, right? Like they could have been stalking your profile. You could be stalking their profile, something like that. But there's communication here. And it's come, some of you, this person could be at a distance, I will say that. There could be some sort of traveling going on, either together or you're traveling to each other. Okay? You've got the Hermit. This is, you know, coming out of thinking, separation. They could have ghosted you. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to move these up. And I'm going to pull these beautiful cards that I love so much. Okay. How can I help Aquarius? What do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Okay, so I'm going to pull one card on each, and we're going to see what's going on. Okay, so that is Six of Wands. There is victory here. There is some sort of small victory after a time of separation, okay? But like I said, use your intuition. You know, is it a 1 or is it 10? It is definitely someone that is a soulmate connection. It's either a new person or it's someone that you have a connection with or a soulmate connection with, okay? But I definitely feel like this could be someone from the past. Doesn't have to be, it could be a friend. It could be anybody. It could be Ace of Swords coming in with truth, clarity, getting clarity, okay? It could be a friend. It could be, you know, someone you dated. It doesn't have to be like someone that, you know, and you could be leaving somebody here, right? So, or you could have ended a new situation. Now you're going to like kind of right back into another thing. This could start off as a friendship. Because I feel like you may have your guard up a little bit, but I feel like there is attraction here. This is looking high vibrational, you know, soulmate. How can I help them? How can I gather what they need to know? Okay, what's going on with the Six of Wands? You got 2 sixes. Sixes could be important. This is success, victory, triumph, rewards, recognition. You could be being recognized for what you're doing in your career. You know, you could be getting some sort of promotion or people like looking at you, you know, as someone that they want to kind of be like. Yeah, something's definitely ended. So I feel like you or them have ended something and cut somebody else out. Okay. And it may have been a really hard cycle to close out. But there's a small victory in that. You know what I mean? Enemy. Okay. Watch your back. So this person could have somebody that's jealous of you when you guys come into contact, or they already know about you, or you could have your ex-partner jealous of you or something like that. Okay. What's going on with the Six of Wands, please? Single. Yeah, they're single. You're single. There could have been some sort of lies or secrets. I feel like this is someone that didn't tell you how they felt, or maybe they didn't tell you that they were dating multiple people. Okay. Proposal. 10 of Wands, overcoming cycles, burdens, stress, anxiety. They are having some anxiety to come in. I wouldn't say, I think they've gotten more clarity and they're like, fuck it, I'm going to go for it. You know what I mean? But I do see there is some sort of proposal, commitment, things like that. It doesn't have to be, yeah, blocked, obstacles. So something could have been blocking this person. Maybe they were holding on to their money. Maybe they're, you know, they thought maybe you wanted them for their money because they're successful. There's that. That's for a small group of you. Okay, what's going on with the Three of Cups? Dating. This is celebrations of friends, reunions. So you may have met him at, or her, doesn't masculine, feminine, doesn't matter, at some sort of party. Okay, and it looks like there may have been some sort of, I'm going to pull all 3 of these. Fears, hookup, one night stand. This could have been a one night stand. This person could have self-esteem issues. This is either you or them, okay? And there could be fears of like coming in, but they're definitely wanting to date you. And it looks like they're working on their self-esteem issues. Addiction. You know, this could be addiction could be anything. Addiction could be you know, fears. Addiction could be, you know, they could be, you know, insecure, you know, and over obsessing about their insecurities, which, you know, is a lower vibrational thought thing, right? We need to clear the brain and we need to heal cycles and we need to realize our worth, and everybody brings something to the table, you know. So, but I think they're more insecure that they may have lied to you, and they are, maybe they had a one night stand and they're scared to tell you that. Okay. I'm going to move on to Libra. God bless, Aquarius. Hello, Libra. This is Lady Rose, and I'm here to do your reading. It's a timeless reading. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, and rising. Do go to my collective readings and watch them because I feel like energy is energy, and we are getting a lot of the same energies. Every story is a little bit different, right? But every collective reading is a little bit different, okay? So, again, if it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. This is for sun, moon, rising, or Venus, okay? Someone was false here, okay? Either this was I feel like someone just might have been wearing a mask. I don't see I for some of you I do feel like maybe and see this is how I felt about freaking Aquarius is some of you could have got out of something and then you've been struck by a Cupid's arrow and came out of nowhere. This person came out of nowhere and you're like throwing shit out. You're like taking screenshots, pictures, you're like taking get rid of your ex. You know, this person could have really screwed you over, right? You could feel left out in the cold by them. Okay. Something's gonna happen around summer. We got the summer card. Um, and then you have Cupid's arrow. Having faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. If you are dating or if you are not dating, get out there. Okay. Because I feel like for most of you, there's a connection here. Okay. There's a soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal, um, integration of yin to the yang. Okay. Energies coming together as one. This person could have left you out in the cold. Okay. You have judgment. They're coming back. They've been awoken. Okay. Awaken, whatever. I still, someone said that. I said that wrong. And I'm like, whatever. Awake is awake to me. Like you're spiritually enlightened, right? But this is the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, having anxiety, insecurities, all the lower vibrational energies, okay? But someone's going to take a leap of faith that this is you, okay? There's a new journey here. Some of you could be traveling to this person. Um, some of you could be struggling with money right now. I feel like that's going to change. You know, this is either your energy or their energy. Be good judgment here. Okay. And then you've got the Eight of Cups. So definitely walking away from energies that no longer serve you. You know, if someone treats you like shit, get rid of them. Period. Okay. Um, and if they're meant for you, they'll come back. If they're not, they won't. And if they come back, they better come back right? Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on. Five of Pentacles for Libra. How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Oh my God. Yep, here we go. We got the King of Cups, we got the Sun, and we got the Star. This is healing, this is hope, this is faith. This is someone being emotionally connected to you, or you have emotions for this person. There is clarity here, okay, with the Sun, the Star, spiritual union. This energy is here. This is somebody that I feel like you already know who this is because you probably feel the vibrational pull, okay? Let's see what's going on with judgment, especially with the Sun and the Star. Star is wish fulfillment. The Star is like you're getting your wishes. You could have options, so be careful when people come in. Take your time, because it looks like there could be some people that um, are not good people for you. There could be competition for you. Someone could be coming in to fight for you. There could be some sort of conflict with this person, okay? But this is fantasy. You know, I feel like at night you might not be able to sleep. You might be fantasizing about this person, um, or this person is about you, but there's anxiety here. There's depression. There's feeling trapped, guilt about the past. So again, there could have been some sort of conflict or disillusionment with the past. I feel like in this situation, there's more that meets the eye, right? I feel like there's unnecessary fear. Okay. There could be, again, like I said, conflict. There could have been some sort of argument, or there could have just been, you know, a breakaway. Trying to see. I do see some of you maybe going on vacation, taking a trip. You could be healing. You could be working on your career right now. I don't see a lot of pentacles, but I see, you know, people could be jealous of you at work. because I feel like you're coming out of that Five of Pentacles with money being tight, because you've got all these wish fulfillments here. Yeah, I got the Five of Cups. This is my crying over spilt milk, right? You might be really in your emotions, or this person's really in their emotions, okay? Because there might be some sort of guilt here. We have the Nine of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You know, is this person going to bring in another cup? There could be some sort of codependency going on with this person or with you. What's going on with this? Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. So not wanting to let this go, wanting to reignite it. There's the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You could be like holding on to your money right now, and not that it would be a good idea if you are feeling like you're having money issues. It is important to kind of balance your money out, get a plan going, okay? This person could have felt like a fool as well, or you could have felt like a fool if this is you or your cross watcher or whatever. But you know, there is this holding back, or they did hold back in the past. But they've got the Two of Wands. They went within. Here's the Hermit. He's coming out. He's got the peace sign up. They want peace. They want to heal this situation. If this is somebody new, they have just went through something where they got left out in the cold, and you are meeting them and they are ready. There's an attraction here, and it's gonna be on. Okay. They went within, they healed. You can't go into another relationship broken. It doesn't work. You have to heal, or you might as well just keep playing. Because you're building your relationship on. I do feel like some of you are really hard. Okay, I was asking about work, and here we go. Some of you could have started something new. You're taking a journey on it. It took you a while to make a decision, but you went with it and you're going for it. You're working hard here. Okay? This is good. This is progression. When we feel like we're in the Five of Pentacles, well, then we figure out what the hell to do. How are we going to make more money? What are we going to do? You know what I mean? Some of you could just. And this could be a choice between two people. Like I said. Didn't I say that earlier? No, that was on the last reading. But if you're dating, you do have multiple options. You have the Seven of Cups. Struggle of new skill, hobby, or profession. Yeah, you could be starting something new, and it may take. People could be jealous of you at this. Just do your work. Don't listen to people. Don't give in to lower vibrational people. Never a good idea. Okay, how can I help Libra? What do they need to know? I feel like some of you, might be wanting to start a new job where you're making more money. How can I help them? How can I get the fuck up what they need to know? So for some of you, it may be a time for a switch of career. And for others of you, there's this wanting to work with this person. Oh my God, okay, there's definitely an imbalance in this situation. This is ridiculous. These cards do not need to come out like this. So there might be a need to balance and heal this relationship. Okay? You've got strength. You can get through this. The strength with the sun, or they can. They're going to get through this. They're going to communicate. Okay? Two of Pentacles. They may be maybe they feel like they don't make enough money for you. That could be something as well. But I feel like when two soulmates come together, you support each other and you help each other grow, right? Two of Pentacles, balancing resources, flexibility, and adaptation. You adapt, right? You adapt with each other. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Knight of Cups again. Charming, idealistic, determined, graceful. This person has caught the freaking love bug. They have been shot by Cupid's arrow. It is here. And I feel like this is something that you want. And there could be competition. Let's see, what's going on with the Strength card? Yeah, they're missing you. And they're going to come in. They may be trying to tame themselves or calm themselves down. Get out of this 9 and 8 of 8 of 9 and 8 and 9 and Swords energy. Or this could be you. Proposals. Yeah, somebody wants to fight for this. They're sorry for hurting you. There is an apology here. There could be something to do with your home. You could have lived together, or you could be moving into together. Okay? But the Hangman is all about sacrifices and waiting. So you may have been sacrificing right now, okay, and turning down options, okay? But there is something to do with the home. What's this Nine of Pentacles? Sometimes this person takes a while with this Nine of Pentacles because they're practical, they're reliable, they're slow, they're steady, or this relationship could start off slow. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, intimacy. So again, some of you could be going on a trip. This to me is a lower vibrational. I feel like either, like I said, like some of you guys have ended something, you're coming into something else and you're healing, right? But this to me is like a person that thinks that there's no chance, but there is. Yeah, travel. Okay, I'm going to pull one more for the grave. Let's go. This to me is transformation as well, rising from the ashes, getting out of those lower vibrational shit. You know, what's going on with the grave? I'm not going to leave it on the grave. That's for damn sure. Okay, and then I just saw reconciliation. What's going on with the grave here? How can I help Libra? What do they need to know? Libra, this is good energy. If you are not dating, you should be. Music. Okay, so you could be connecting to music somehow. You might have music in common. There might be, yeah, dating somebody new. Some of you are dating someone new, or some of you are dating someone that has blocked you or you blocked them, and there's reconciliation, and there's going to be some sort of travel, and you have your mind on your money and your money on your mind, or they do, okay? There you go, Libra. I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini. This is Lily Rose, and I'm here to do your reading. This is a timeless reading. If it doesn't resonate, check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Also, check out the collective readings because I do feel like, don't mind my hands, I'm a hairdresser. This is a timeless reading, right? And I feel like the collective readings are pulling similar energy for some reason, and I don't know what is going on in the universe, but people are trying to heal, which is amazing because that's what we should be doing, getting out of those lower vibrations and working in the higher vibrational positivity. But a lot of people are, you know, hiding their feelings. Let's get started and see how your reading goes. But I'm like already like looking. You've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom. This could be a childlike energy, someone that's coming in if you're dating, or this is somebody that is coming back, either a friend, doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It could be someone you dated. It could be someone you went on one day with, and maybe they didn't act right. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on here. And then take this energy, either this is yours or theirs. I don't masculine or feminine. Don't get stuck on the astrology signs. We all have all the elements in us. We can, pull when we want to, when we want to do something. Okay. You have pathway. There is a new pathway. There's something that you're spiritually being guided to if you're a spiritual person. Listen to your intuition. That's super important if you're dating. Someone wants to take a risk on you. Someone could be working on old patterns. Make sure you're not thinking and like doing things that are too risky if you're going out and having fun, okay? Or this person made a bad decision and they're now going to take a risk. Or this is your energy. Something's going to happen around spring. We've gone through retrograde right now. Shit's about to crack off, okay? This person could be really working on themselves, or you're really working on yourself. This is self-love. This is self-care. This is being happy, loving life, getting out there, having fun, okay? Someone is closed off. There is this guardedness, resistance, pride, defensiveness, wounded warrior. So this is the wounded warrior card. Someone could be sitting in the Knight of Wands right now, okay? This person could be moving slow. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This knight's slow, but he's stable. He's grounded. He comes in right. Like he could come in with some sort of small offer, or this is you. You've got the Two of Cups. This feelings are mutual. This is this is something where you're feeling that connection, right? There may be some sort of break, or you guys just came in together after a break, or this is somebody new. This is people working together. This is the two in this deck. This is the Two of Wands. This is an alliance, stability. There's a lot of stability and working together. There's two twos. Twos might be important, you guys. and you got success. They look at you as, back in the day, if someone wanted to propose, they would put this thing around her head. This is somebody that sees that there could be either a long-term relationship or marriage, but it's stable, it's grounded, it's all about building on the right foundation, okay? And they're coming in with the Ace of Wands, or you're coming in with the Ace of Wands. And I say again, childlike energy, playfulness, having fun. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles. Holy crap. There may have not been balance in this relationship. Maybe you gave more to them, or they gave more to you, or they were keeping secrets. There was some sort of deception. Maybe their friend gave them bad advice. Maybe their girlfriend, gave them bad advice. But there is healing here, and there's a need to balance. I see a lot of beautiful cards, but I do see that there could have been, time apart to heal and grow and complete cycles. They could be coming around. They could be from a distance. They could be coming, like I said, slowly. They could be sneaking their little butt right back in. Okay, what's going on? Four of Wands and the Death card. Okay, again, we've got soulmate connection. We've got twin flame energy here. If you believe in that, it's just a high vibrational match. Yeah, someone is shy. There may have been an ending due to someone not opening up. This person's shy. You may make them nervous. They may make you nervous. You may be getting butterflies. So there may be like this, transformation of cycle, or moving into different cycles too with that Death card. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. All the signs are here, right? I'm pulling those. Okay, could have been a third party, or there could have been a third way situation, or they just find you super attractive. And they can be themselves. They can be a kid. Like, you bring out the kid in them. Maybe this is something that they're not used to. They're not used to opening up and sharing their feelings. Okay. How can I help them? How can I get the fuck up with it? No. Too many. Self-sacrifice. You may have been self-sacrificing right now. See a lot of like romantic. What freaking cards did you get again? Healthy choice. Someone wanting to take a risk. Self-love, being happy. For some of you, if you're just, there is energy. This person's around your energy. I feel like you're going to know what this is. Especially with the World card. Keeping secrets in. The Four of Wands. Temperance. This person gives you butterflies. They make you feel, and that's probably what you're doing. You're probably working on yourself right now. And they could be in that closed off energy. What's going on? How can I help them? How can I get them? This is Gemini. One card, please. Taking a leap of faith. Okay. Being the fool. Some of you could have two decisions here. You got two different people here. One could be younger. One could be older. They could have children. You could have children. You could have children together. Okay. What's going on with the Six of Wands? I'm not going to go too deep because this is a general reading. So, oh yeah, there's the past soulmate connection. There's double sixes. Because it is a general, I just don't go too deep, or I'll be here for a freaking hour. And you don't want to listen to my voice for an hour. I promise you that. Okay, what's going on with the Six of Wands, please, for Gemini? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What they need to know. Oh, too many cards. Oh, this person might want to come back and fight for this. You might have to stand up against other people with this relationship. You got the Moon card. Secrets. But this is about, intuition, illusion. Things could be happening at night. Yeah, waiting for your ships to come in. The Princess of Wands. Good news coming from afar. Expecting proposals, contracts. Trying to think. Definitely secrets coming out. You could not be expecting this. There could be some sort of, it's either a text message or a phone call. This person could be waiting for you. This could go both ways. This could be either a past life soulmate, or this is somebody that you have already been with before in some way, shape, or form. Okay. It is retrograde. The energy is here. That's just the way it is. If you don't want that person back, don't take them back. Date. The energy that you have here is good. Okay. It's freaking beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. Money, abundance, love, fertility, growth, family legacy. This is somebody you can build a family legacy with. You know, high commitment. 4 of Pentacles. Perseverance, boundaries. Set your boundaries, you guys, right? This is healing. It's this person could be insecure. They could have strung you along, or you could have strung them along. And just take your energy back or forth wherever it fits, okay? King of Wands. See, now you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands on the same damn thing. Okay, and the Magician. Yeah, you're probably both manifesting each other. You're probably both thinking about each other. You got the King of Wands. Highly attractive leadership. They could run their own business. They could be bold and daring. They could have a big ego, and that could be something that could have there could have been something to do with like pride or something, or ego here. You got the overall energy as the Magician, manifesting, willpower, resourcefulness. You have all the tools you need to make the right decision, okay? Taking a break. There could have been a break. There could have been, this could be months. This could be weeks. This could be years. I have no idea. Everyone's going to be different, okay? What's going on with the 10 of Pentacles, please, for Gemini? Regret. Fated meeting. You met this person somewhere. Love. I feel like there was a fated meeting. This could have been, oh god, some sort of fated meeting, and you realize that this is somebody that you care about, but there's some sort of regret here. What's going on with the 4 of Pentacles? Freedom, surrender. When you are in a healthy relationship, you are free. When you are vulnerable, you are free, right? You surrender. Like, I feel like this person is surrendering, or you're surrendering to them. Yeah, I knew it. Secret admirer, toxicity, karmic relationship. So there could be some sort of codependency going on here, right? Or it's that fear, that lower vibrational shit. What's going on with or ego or pride with this person? They're working on themselves though, right? They could be going through dark night of the soul, right? I feel like a lot of people are going through dark night of the soul. I know damn well good I went through it. Okay. Let's see. The whole inner growth. Yeah. Oh my God. This person could, like, so for some of you, there could have been another person involved. For some of you, this could have been someone that cheated, right? Or I don't even, for some of you, yes. But I would feel like I'm not going to judge anybody. Either you're getting back with someone that cheated, or you're getting back with someone that you were dating. Do I consider that cheating? No. Unless you're saying you haven't dated anyone. You're not going to date anyone else, right? Like, you have to, or this was a friend that, you know, like someone that you just started talking to and they chose someone else over you. But there was some sort of broken trust. Okay, but they're putting in the work. They're doing the work. They're ready to come back in. Or this is you. This is intuition. You know who this person is. You know. I don't see that this person, I feel like everything is not what it seems. I don't think there's crossroad. For most of you, you were not in a committed, stable relationship. For very few of you, you were. And you have to pick from 1 to 10 what you're okay with, right? Some people forgive people that cheat all the time that are in committed relationships. And they're together, that person never does it again. They're together 50 years, you know? I don't judge anybody. You have to go with your intuition. You know what you're doing here. Someone could have ghosted you, okay? For some of you, yeah. I mean, look at the collective readings. That's all I gotta say. I mean, the energy is here. It's there. It's everywhere. Okay, sorry. I did a 6-hour extension today. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, we're definitely not going to leave it on ghosted things. Safety, comfort. Yeah, you're their comfort. You're their safety. You know, I feel like you don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay? Yeah. For some of you, for the majority of you, this is somebody coming back from the past. There is unfinished business here. There is a relationship. There is a connection. There is a bond. There is a pull. So I wish you nothing but the best, Gemini. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? And I will see you soon. God bless.